Every month starts with hope and a fresh paycheck, but somehow by the end, confusion sets in. You watch your money arrive only to see it vanish just as quickly. Bills, cravings, and unexpected expenses pile up, leaving you wondering where it all went. This cycle is familiar to many and it often feels personal. The question, where did it all go, echoes in your mind as you check your balance. It's not just about numbers, it's about the invisible patterns that shape your cash flow, quietly influencing your financial life. Living above your means rarely starts with dramatic purchases. It's not always about flashy cars or extravagant vacations. More often, it's the subtle extras, a few extra deliveries, a forgot subscription, or you deserve it treat after a tough day. Each expense feels harmless on its own, but together they create a pattern that quietly shapes your financial reality. These habits hide in plain sight, blending into everyday life until you realize they've taken control. Recognizing these hidden spending habits is the first step toward understanding your cash flow. After a stressful day, it's easy to justify a little treat. Maybe it's a coffee, a meal, or something you've wanted for a while. These moments feel like rewards, but they can quickly become routine. You deserve it mindset is powerful, making spending feel like self-care. Yet over time, these small indulgences accumulate, quietly draining your resources. It's not about denying yourself, but about recognizing how these emotional decisions impact your financial health. Awareness of this trap helps you make more intentional choices. Most dangerous spending patterns don't announce themselves. They're invisible, blending into your daily routine. A forgot subscription, a spontaneous delivery, or a quick online purchase. None seem significant alone, but together they form a pattern that quietly shapes your financial life. By the time you notice, these patterns have already influenced your habits. Understanding these invisible patterns is crucial for taking control of your finances and breaking the cycle of confusion. Real issue isn't just math, it's psychology. Our brains are wired to prioritize immediate desires over future goals. When money sits in your account, it feels like permission to spend, not a plan for the future. Without structure, it's easy to misuse that permission. Cognitive friction is the tension between what you want now and what you need later. This friction leads to reactive spending, disconnecting you from your financial reality. Recognizing this psychological challenge is the first step toward intentional spending. Future goals often feel abstract, while present desires are urgent and emotional. This imbalance makes it hard to save or plan ahead. When you see money in your account, it feels like an invitation to spend. Without a clear plan, you're more likely to react to immediate wants rather than consider long-term needs. This psychological bias is a major reason why people struggle to manage their finances. Understanding the difference between present and future thinking can help you make better financial decisions. Money is available, it feels like permission to spend. This mindset is easy to misuse, especially when there's no structure in place. Instead of seeing your balance as a plan, you see it as freedom. This freedom can lead to impulsive decisions, making it harder to save or achieve financial goals. By recognizing this psychological pattern, you can start to build structure and make more intentional choices with your money. Financial drift doesn't happen in one big leap. It's a series of small, repeated decisions that slowly disconnect you from reality. Spending becomes reactive, not intentional. You stop asking, can I afford this? And instead ask, do I want this right now? This shift in mindset leads to a cycle of spending and regret. Recognizing the signs of financial drift is essential for regaining control and making purposeful decisions. Income arrives, excitement rises, spending follows, and regret closes the loop. This cycle becomes familiar and over time starts to feel normal. The danger lies in how quickly this pattern becomes routine. Without awareness, you repeat the cycle month after month, never realizing how much it's costing you. Breaking the spending cycle requires honest visibility and a willingness to change your habits. Most dangerous part of the spending cycle is how normal regret starts to feel. You become accustomed to the disappointment, accepting it as part of life. This normalization makes it harder to break free and change your habits. Recognizing that regret is not inevitable is the first step toward building a healthier relationship with money. It's possible to change the pattern and create a new financial reality. Change begins with awareness, not just vague awareness, but honest visibility into your spending habits. When you actually see where your money goes, patterns emerge that you can't ignore. The quiet leaks become obvious and you start to understand the true impact of your decisions. Awareness is the foundation for building control and making intentional choices with your money. Seeing your spending clearly is a powerful step. Honest visibility means tracking your expenses and understanding where your money goes. This clarity reveals patterns and leaks that were previously hidden. With honest visibility, you can make informed decisions and take control of your financial life. It's the difference between guessing and knowing, and it's essential for lasting change. Quiet leaks are the small, unnoticed expenses that drain your resources. They might be subscriptions, fees, or spontaneous purchases. When you track your spending, these leaks become obvious. Identifying and addressing them is key to regaining control. By plugging these leaks, you protect your financial health and make your money work for you. Money needs structure. If everything sits in one mental bucket, every expense competes with every other. By separating needs, lifestyle, and future goals, you reduce emotional confusion. Structure helps you stop negotiating with yourself every time you spend. It's about giving your money clear roles and purposes, making it easier to manage and protect. When all your money is in one mental bucket, it's easy to lose track. Every expense feels equally important, and emotional confusion rises. By creating separate buckets for needs, wants, and future goals, you bring clarity to your spending. This mental organization helps you make intentional choices and reduces stress. Separating needs from lifestyle expenses is crucial. Needs are essentials: rent, food, bills. Lifestyle expenses are the extras: dining out, entertainment, shopping. By distinguishing between the two, you reduce emotional confusion and make smarter decisions. This separation helps you prioritize and protect your financial health. Future goals often get lost in the shuffle of daily spending. By creating a separate bucket for future goals, you ensure they receive the attention they deserve. This structure helps you stay focused and motivated, making it easier to save and plan ahead. Future goals are the foundation of financial stability. Emotional confusion arises when every expense feels equally important. By structuring your money and separating needs, wants, and goals, you reduce this confusion. Clear roles for your money make it easier to make intentional choices and avoid impulsive spending. Structure is the key to emotional clarity. Without structure, every spending decision becomes a negotiation. You debate whether you can afford something, often justifying purchases based on emotion. This constant negotiation is exhausting and leads to poor financial choices. By creating clear rules and roles for your money, you eliminate the need for negotiation and make spending decisions easier. Simple pause before non-essential purchases can make a big difference. This delay interrupts impulse and gives you time to reconsider. Most unnecessary spending doesn't survive time, it only survives emotion. By pausing, you protect your resources and make more intentional choices. The power of pause is a valuable tool for financial control. Impulse spending is driven by emotion. By introducing a pause before making purchases, you interrupt this impulse and give yourself time to think. Most unnecessary expenses lose their appeal after a short delay. This strategy helps you make more intentional choices and protects your financial health. Most unnecessary spending survives emotion, not time. When you pause and give yourself a moment to reconsider, the urge to spend often fades. This simple strategy helps you avoid impulsive purchases and make decisions that align with your goals. Emotion is powerful, but time gives you clarity. Change doesn't happen overnight. By introducing pauses and structure, you slowly shift your habits. Over time, you become more intentional with your spending and protect your resources. Small changes add up, leading to lasting financial stability. Patience and persistence are key to transforming your relationship with money. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Two people can earn the same income but live completely different financial lives. The difference lies in how they control the moment money leaves their hand. By focusing on keeping more of what you earn, you build stability and protect your future. The key to financial stability is controlling the moment money leaves your hand. This means making intentional choices and resisting impulsive spending. By focusing on control, you protect your resources and build a healthier financial life. Every decision matters, and small changes can lead to big results. Living within your means is not a restriction, it's stability in disguise. It's the difference between reacting to money and directing it. By embracing stability, you create a foundation for growth and protect your financial health. Stability is the key to lasting wealth and peace of mind. There's a big difference between reacting to money and directing it. Reacting means making decisions based on emotion and impulse. Directing means making intentional choices that align with your goals. By shifting from reacting to directing, you take control of your financial life and build lasting stability. Wealth doesn't begin when you make more, it begins when you stop letting small decisions erase everything you worked for. By controlling your spending and making intentional choices, you protect your resources and build a foundation for growth. Wealth is about keeping what you earn and making it work for you. Small decisions have a big impact on your financial life. Every purchase, every subscription, every treat adds up. By making intentional choices and tracking your spending, you protect your resources and build stability. Small decisions are the foundation of lasting wealth. Small, unnoticed decisions can quietly erase everything you worked for. These invisible patterns drain your resources and undermine your goals. By recognizing and addressing them, you protect your financial health and build a stronger foundation for the future. Awareness is the first step toward change. By tracking your spending and understanding your habits, you gain clarity and control. Awareness helps you spot patterns, address leaks, and make intentional choices. It's the foundation for lasting financial stability. Tracking your expenses is essential for building awareness. By recording every purchase, you gain insight into your habits and identify areas for improvement. Tracking helps you make informed decisions and protects your resources. It's a simple but powerful tool for financial control. Patterns emerge when you track your spending. You notice recurring expenses, hidden leaks, and emotional triggers. By spotting these patterns, you gain control and make intentional choices. Patterns are the key to understanding your financial life and making lasting changes. Once you spot leaks, it's important to address them. Cancel unused subscriptions, reduce spontaneous purchases, and prioritize essentials. By plugging leaks, you protect your resources and build a stronger financial foundation. Addressing leaks is a key step toward lasting stability. Intentional choices are the foundation of financial stability. By making decisions that align with your goals, you protect your resources and build lasting wealth. Intentionality helps you resist impulse and stay focused on what matters most. Protecting your resources means making intentional choices and addressing leaks. By tracking your spending and building structure, you safeguard your financial health. Protection is the key to stability and growth. Structure is essential for managing your money. By creating clear roles and buckets for your resources, you reduce confusion and make smarter decisions. Structure helps you prioritize, protect, and grow your wealth. Prioritizing essentials is key to financial stability. By focusing on needs first, you protect your resources and avoid unnecessary spending. Essentials are the foundation of a healthy financial life. Unnecessary spending is often driven by emotion and impulse. By building structure and introducing pauses, you avoid these expenses and protect your resources. Avoiding unnecessary spending is a key step toward lasting stability. Stability is not a restriction, it's a foundation for growth. By living within your means and making intentional choices, you build a stable financial life. Stability protects your resources and gives you peace of mind. Financial stability brings peace of mind. By tracking your spending, building structure, and making intentional choices, you protect your resources and reduce stress. Peace of mind is the reward for embracing stability. Stability is the foundation for growth. By protecting your resources and making intentional choices, you create opportunities for wealth and success. Growth begins with a stable financial base. Directing your money means making intentional choices that align with your goals. By tracking your spending, building structure, and prioritizing essentials, you take control of your financial life. Directing your money is the key to lasting wealth and stability. Lasting wealth is built on intentional choices, structure, and stability. By protecting your resources and making decisions that align with your goals, you create a foundation for success. Wealth is not just about earning, it's about keeping and growing what you have. Understanding the psychology of spending is essential for building financial stability. Invisible patterns, emotional decisions, and cognitive friction shape your cash flow. By building awareness, tracking expenses, and creating structure, you protect your resources and build lasting wealth. The journey begins with small intentional choices and leads to peace of mind and growth. The psychology of spending is not about restriction. It's about directing your money and creating a stable, successful financial life.